It's taking some time to load. Let it load. Let me close the unwanted application so that my internet will be fast. Okay, so this is the solution we created in the last session. Okay, we need to provide the display name and it will take this name automatically, and we need to select the publisher and the version. Okay, you can give any, it can be any version name. Okay, it need not to be one, it can be any version. Then you can create the entities. So at the end of the training, you will be seeing all these components. These are the CRM components. Okay, now we are starting with the entities. Okay, so in the last time we created event entity and SMS activity. Here I am calling this as a activity. Okay, even though it is entity, we should call it as activity. Okay, so then what we have done is that form customization, right? We created a multiple form. Okay, by default there will be one form. You can do save as, and you can create a different form. Okay, there is a save as button. You will see different another form. Then you can add the tabs and the different columns. Then you can add the attribute as well. So to create the new attributes, that is fields. Okay, you can go to the fields here and click on the new, or in the form you will see new field, create new field. Both are same. There is no difference. Okay, so this way you can create your own fields. To create a field, display name is mandatory, then the schema name will take automatically. Field requirement is nothing but whether that field should be mandatory or not. Okay, and these are the data types. Single line of text, it's nothing but text box. Option set, combo box. Two option is nothing but the boolean, image, number, currency, date and time, lookup, customer. Lookup I'll tell you later what it is. So you can create this kind of this type of fields in CRM. Only this type of fields are allowed. Let's say you want to create one more type, that is not possible at all. Okay, once you create, you can add this field in the form. This is at the form customization. Once you do the form customization, go to publish all customization or click on that entity, click on the publish. So it will publish your changes to CRM database. Okay, after that, based on the selection, based on this selection, okay, let's say this entity will be shown in the sales and service module. It will be appearing here. We added in sales, right? Sales and service. Let's go to service. Here you can see events. Okay, you can see events here. So as I told you, you can add different tabs or different sections as well, and you can see form also, multiple forms. So like this, you can create n number of forms and n number of tabs. You can do different layout. Okay. Then yeah, this is what we have done in the last session, all this session. Okay. Any questions? Is anybody having any questions? Okay. Let's say I want this entity in the service, in the marketing module. What I have to do? This event entity, if I want to, it should show on the marketing module. What should I do? because currently it is not showing in the marketing module, right? Let me go to the marketing module. Okay, here you can see it is not showing. So what should I do to show this event here, event entity here? Anyone? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. Let's say if this event entity want to show in the marketing module, okay, what we need to do here? Because you can see here, it is not showing in the marketing module, right? This event entity. What should I do in the to show this event entity in the marketing module? Yes. So we need to just check this marketing module. Okay. So then save it. So just save will not enough. Will not be enough. Okay. You need to publish these changes to the server. Now I saved this. Okay. It is saving the changes. After that, we need to do publish. Is it possible to change this event as activity? Is it possible to change this event as activity now? Once we create, is it possible to change?
Yes, we can change. We can change.
No, we cannot change. So this option will be freezed. So whenever, before we create any entities, we should decide whether it is a activity or entity. Now here you can see this option is freezed. You cannot change. You cannot change it. It is read-only mode. See, it is read-only. You cannot. We cannot edit it. So we should be very careful, okay, on creating entity, whether it is a activity or entity. Once you create, you cannot change it. Let's refresh the system and check whether it is appearing on the marketing module or not. Let's go to marketing module. See, it is showing the event entity. Okay, now we are going to customize the views. Okay, views are nothing but the grid. Okay, it will show the data in a specific format. We can add or remove the columns, we can do sorting, we can do filter, we can do many things in the views. Okay, let me create one record. Okay, so by default there will be two views will be created. Okay, One is active and inactive views. Okay, so we have customized the active view. You can see inactive views same. So if you want to customize any of the views, just go to the views, click on the views link. Okay, you will see active event and inactive event as well. Let's say you want to customize this inactive event. Okay, you can find the add columns. Add the columns, required columns. Okay, click on OK, and you will see the columns are added. You can increase or decrease the length of these columns using change properties. Click on the change properties. You will see it in a pixel. Okay. So it has been changed. Okay. Now you can apply the filter condition. What data it has to show. Okay, that you will apply here. Edit filter criteria. Okay. So this view is applied that it should show only inactive events where status equals to inactive. If you want to add more condition, let's say created on last month. Okay, so by default both are and condition. Okay, we can apply or condition also. Select this row and make it or. So now we applied the condition. In this view, it will show if the status equals to inactive or created on this last month. This is the condition. Any question here? Any doubts? Okay. Sure. So just click on this edit filter criterion. Let me remove this, okay, by clearing this option. Now state, I am going to apply two conditions. Status equals to inactive, okay, or created on. See, when I told you, when we create the entity, I told you that around 19 fields will be created automatically, right? Out of 19 fields, created on is one of that field. Okay, created on is nothing but it's a system field which will be auto generation. So whenever we create the record, it will apply the timestamp. Okay, so created on last month or this week, we will apply this week. Now this is the and condition. Okay, so this view, the data will be shown in this view only if the status equal to inactive and created on this week. Let's say the created on is last month, then it will not show in this view. Now we are going to apply our condition. For that, just select this row. Okay, if you click on this down arrow, you will see this option, select row. Then click on group or. If you want to remove this, okay, you can see ungroup. The grouping will be removed. Let's say you have 2-3 groups like this. You can select this one, select group, okay, and you can do or condition also with the 2-3 groups. Okay, now save and close. Okay, and click on the entity. event entity. I clicked on it. It is taking some time. Then publish the changes. See, without publish, it will not show your changes in the system. Okay, let me refresh this browser. See, you can see the columns are updated. Okay. Because here in the inactive also it is showing because we applied the or condition created on this week. Okay. This is created by CRM system, right? We can also create our own views. How to do that? Let's go to the views. Okay. We have created the forms using save as, right? Similarly, we can create view as well, save as. Let's say I want to see my active event. Click OK. So the new view will be created in the system with the name. Okay. Now I am going to apply the condition. Similarly created on, there is a system field called created by. Means who has created this record. Okay. I will remove this condition. So created by equals to current user. Current user means it's nothing but whoever is logged in. Okay. Save and close. So now in this list there will be 3 views. Let me publish the changes. Okay. Now let me refresh this browser. Okay. You will see the new view, my active event. If someone is owner of this record, it will not show in my view. Let's say I will change the ownership. Okay, I will change the ownership to Vikram. Okay, now we will go back to the view. Okay, because it is showing created by, right? It's not, I have not applied a owner condition, created by. So created by is will be my name only because I have only created. So it will not be removed. If some, let's say someone is creating, it will not show in my view. Okay, any question? Hello?
Yeah, No problem. No problem.
Okay. Okay. Now we have seen how to create forms, views, charts, and fields. Okay. These things we will see it later. Okay. Now we are going to see relationship. Okay. This relationship maybe you have seen earlier also. Okay. In any of your subjects. Okay. Like 1 to n, n to 1, and n to n. Let's say one teacher is handling multiple subjects. Okay, or a student is taking multiple training. So this is the same is applied to the relationship as well. Okay, for this one, I am going to create one more entity called event registration. So one event can have multiple event registration, right? That's why. Okay, with this minimum information, let me create this entity. Okay, it's creating the entity. Okay, so you can see the new entity is created. Okay, it's nothing, entity is nothing but the table in the SQL database. Okay, it's creating another table. Now we have event and event registration. Now there is no relationship between the event and event registration. So but here event and event registration should have relationship, right? One event can have multiple registration. How to achieve that in the using the relationship, that we are going to see now. So I have 1 to n, n to 1, and n to n relationship. Now let me create 1 to n relationship. One event can have multiple registration. Okay, now we can see here. Okay, one event can have multiple registration. Now I'm going to select event registration. Okay, this is the schema name, relationship ID, which will create automatically. See here, lookup field. I'm going to give event. Okay, so it is creating the relationship between the two entities, event and event registration. So internally, what happens is that it will create the event lookup in the event registration. Let me go to the event entity. Okay, if you go to the form, you will find event lookup. See, you will find event lookup. You see the type. Just see the type. No, just see the type. It is lookup type. Okay, I'm going to drag and drop here. Okay, so when we create a one-to-one relationship, okay, on the n side the lookup will be created. We created a relationship between event and event registration, that is 1 to n. On the n side, event lookup will be created. Okay, then you can ask what will be in the n side. In the n side, there will be subgrid which will be used to hold the multiple records. Now what we'll do, we'll publish all the customization. Okay, because we have done customization on both event and event registration, right? That's why we are not selecting the entity and doing publishing. We'll do publish all customization. Okay, it's publishing the changes to the database. Okay, now it is published the changes. We added this event registration in the sales, right? So we'll go to the, we will refresh the screen. Okay, now sales, event registration, click new. Okay, here you can see the event lookup, list of events we created. See, similarly, I can create n number of registration for this annual meet. Okay, so now if you go to event, you can see those registrations, how many registrations. Click on this event registration, you will find how many registrations are done in the for this particular event. This is one-to-one relationship. One event can have multiple event registration. Okay, so how we have done is that we have two entity, event and event registration. Click on 1 to n. Okay, here you need to select by default whatever entity you are selecting one, it will be default selected. N you need to select. Here you can see it is empty. Related entity is empty. N is nothing but the related entity. Here you can select any entity. Okay, once you select and you provide the display name of the lookup, okay, automatically it will create the lookup in the related entity. Okay, now this is the one-to-one relationship. Now let's say I want to add multiple events for this registration. See, now I can add only one event, right? Let's say there are 2 events is happening or 3 event is happening. I want to register for that. Okay, that time we will need to create end-to-end relationship. For that, go to end-to-end relationship, click on new many-to-many relationship. Okay. So here event, here you need to select event registration. Okay, just save it. The relationship name maybe already exists. Just change this name. Multi. I'm adding just to differentiate. Okay. It is creating the relationship, end-to-end relationship between the event and the event registration. It is creating the end-to-end relationship. Okay, it is taking some time. It is processing. Okay, now okay, we will go to the form. Open that main form. Okay, go to insert. There will be a link button called subgrid. Okay, just click this event. Okay, name this is event. Click OK. Okay, then save and publish. Now you go to the event registration. I refreshed only the event registration. Okay, now you will see the difference. There will be one subgrid will be added here. Okay, see, now I can add multiple events to this registration. Means for one registration, I can participate in multiple events. I can select I can be in multiple event. Okay, just click here. Just refresh the screen. Okay, go here, events. So you will see multiple link. You can add using this one. Okay, this is the one-to-end. This is end-to-end relationship. Okay. Similarly, you can add n to 1 also. This is just a opposite of 1 to n. So it depends on which entity you are seeing, either from event registration or the event. That is 1 to n or n to n, n to 1. Okay, I guess we can stop it here. I will stop it here. If any questions, any questions?
Hello, Prabhu.
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah, do you want to allot us any work, any kind of work? We need to do any kind of homework, something like?
Yes, yes, that will be better, no? Because see, later stage, if you want to do practice, you will not know how to do it. See, these are the
Yeah.
basics. Because this
Yeah.
is just clicking without any coding, you can practice it.
Okay. So.
Okay, but later point of time, it will be difficult.
Mhm. So we need to create this
See,
kind of entities or something like that.
yes,
Or
you can take a bank, or you can take insurance company, or you can take a real estate. You can take anyone scenario, and you can try it. Let's say insurance.
mm-hmm.
What you will do, policies, right? Then insured people. Then how you will create the relationship. So you will associate members with the policies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it will be end-to-end relationship.
Okay.
Then member profile will be one to n. It will have only one to one relationship, right? Because one member will have only one profile. So similarly, you can try. You can create on your own. Like you can take one case and you can build it.
Okay. Okay.
Because if I say one case, everyone in this list will be trying the same case, right? So that is not possible in CRM, right? Because if everyone is creating policy, it will not allow, system will not allow you to create.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so each of you, like, you can take one case, let's say shop, supermarket or jewelry shop. Then you can customize the system accordingly. Hello.
Yeah, Prabhu.
Yeah, so I'm okay. We can close it for today. Okay. Anyone have any
Okay.
questions? Anyone have any questions? Or everyone got the login details, right?
Yeah.
Anyone facing the
We got it. I
challenges?
got it. I got it.
Okay. Okay. Fine. We'll connect tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks everyone. Bye.